Hello everyone! For many years I have played video games and often thought I wish I could create my own video game and make something for people to enjoy. I have studied IT engineering for a few years now and the challenges on job market are very slim, so it really does feel like the stars have finally aligned. Now the question became, what kind of game would I develop, why and how? Simply put, horror game. I have always loved horror games. A great horror game is hard to forget and more importantly, hard to create. Having a special place for games like Amnesia and Cry of Fear, finding inspiration was definitely not the hard part. I decided that I would use Unreal Engine, as I have done some smaller projects in the past. It felt like an obvious choice for me. The questions are now answered. I would develop horror game because I love them, and I would develop it alone using Unreal Engine. So, now what? I immediately loved the idea of using two-handed system, similar of that in Cry of Fear, and moreover, I decided the game would have more of an edgy feel to it. Let's see how it develops over time. And how about the story or the setting? Tons of different ideas and settings ran through my head, as I worried having too simplistic of a story would not be appealing, and on the other end, having story so complex it would not deliver as it would end up being too messy, and as a solo developer, could I even finish developing it? I won't spoil anything too much, but as of now, I have an idea as to what the story is and what the setting we are in. Our protagonist is sent to fix a malfunction or a containment breach in a testing/research facility. Because our protagonist is a low-life scum, he is disposable, and guys like that are sent for the dirtiest jobs in this forsaken world. We don't know what lies ahead of us, and for us to complete the missions and tasks given to us, we need to venture deep, perhaps revealing something disturbing along the way. Not the most complex thing to grasp, and also not the lamest idea either. I have plans for this, but I would love to hear your ideas in the comments. Almost nothing in this project is set in stone and is subject to change. Please leave any feedback in the comments, it would be much appreciated. As for the gameplay, hold out your horses, cause I have planned so much for this. As I mentioned, I plan to use two-handed system, where for example you could have a flashlight equipped and then equip a pistol or another gadget to the other hand independently. Yes, you heard that correctly. The game is going to feature guns. But not to worry, I'm going to make sure things are well faced and still scary. How about the dangers that the game has to offer? I won't spoil too much, but the game will definitely have enemies and creatures all modeled and textured by yours truly. The game will also have environmental dangers, such as deadly fog. Being exposed to the fog will eventually cause harm to our protagonist, so you will be, at some point, equipped with proper gear to help with this. The game will also have 3 different tiers of fog, 1, 2 and 3. Tier 1 is the tamest and will only cause some discomfort, but nothing too bad. Gas mask will prevent all negative buffs. Tier 2, however, will cause major problems for the player if gas mask is not worn. And third tier will eventually cause problems for the player even if they wear a gas mask. So yes, the game will feature gas mask and fog area systems among other things. As I'm recording this, I have already implemented many working systems in the game and I can't wait to share them all with you guys. But I think I will mention one more thing without going in too deep, since I want to save them for later devlogs. Game will feature a sanity system, where player sanity levels will affect gameplay. Things like seeing disturbing things, exposure to fog, and darkness will affect sanity. As of now, I will bid you a farewell until next time, where you guys get to see some actual things being made and working. Stay tuned, as I have planned 3 different devlogs already, and the project is further in development than I originally had planned at this point. So yeah, These devlogs will be slightly behind. I apologize for that. But if you are interested to see what kind of game this will turn out to be and maybe possibly even play test it, like and subscribe. I see you guys next time. Bye bye.